Oh boy, I can't wait to play Pirate with the new Herofest out. Double XP on her too, so I should be able to rep her up pretty quickly with the whole, double XP thing. And I'm smoothing. Okay. Fake her out here. Parry that, and she dodges, so we'll just hit her with that. Yeah, pretty clean first round overall, I would say, and yeah, pretty good game. And she left. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. It's Rosa Tulips here, and if you don't know, Pirates Herofest is out. And although I can't showcase the actual execution that comes with that because I don't own Pirate, I can show like all the games I played to rep her up. Like, I kid you not, it took me like 10 games in duels to rep Pirate up all the way to rep 1, and I'm only gonna rep her up to rep 1. Because A, I just do not have the patience to try and rep her up any further. B, I have Kyoshin, who I also need to rep up, and C, I don't even own Pirate. So there's no real point in me repping up Pirates any more than just 1. But the fact that you can rep up Pirates so incredibly quickly right now is pretty exciting overall, I would dare say. And with recent news of Year 9 coming out, with all the new content that's coming with it, mostly the customization options, I think everyone's more excited for the fact that we have the ability to mix and match our materials on our armor. And I'm definitely one of those people. I'm going to have a fucking heyday with my fashion in this game, especially on my Warmonger. But overall, pretty exciting changes coming here in Year 9. A lot of people have been speculating about who the new hero is going to be, even though we know jack shit about them right now. And everyone's kind of excited for a new Wu Lin to finally come. I'm one of those people. Because, after deciding, what, I'm going to main Hatun, I decided, what, let's just main a hero from every faction. Because I'm one of those players who just kind of wants to play every character. So I don't really tend to stick with one main for very long. But Hatun has been grasping my attention, but like other characters from other factions also have, and coincidentally they're all in separate factions. So I figured, why not main a character from every faction? And right now, as it stands, those characters are Warmonger for Knights, Jormungandr for Vikings, Kyoshin for Samurai, and Zhanhu for Wu Lin. And the only two characters I really don't like out of that lineup is Jormungandr and Zhanhu. Zhanhu simply because they're kinda like, they have pretty decent mix-ups, don't get me wrong, and they have dodge cancels, which is really a strong thing to have. But they're just kinda Orochi, but worse. If that makes any sense. And then Jormungandr, I don't mind Jormungandr. I really liked playing Jormungandr when I first got them. But as I learned more about the game and what I like and what I dislike in a character, Jormungandr has definitely fallen out of favor, so to say. Like, the only real aspect of his character that I really like is the customization, which only takes like repping them up to like 12 in order to get like all the good customization that I want, and I just kind of don't have the patience to do that, especially since most of his armor just doesn't have good like, the material doesn't show up very well on most of Jormungandr's armor, and that's sort of a problem with most of the Vikings actually. And having good customization is a big thing for who I want to play as in a character. But another thing is that he just kinda only has 2 mix-ups. Granted, they're 2 mix-ups I really like. A cancelable bash and a unblockable heavy attack. Those are some of my favorite mix-ups. But if I really wanted that, I would just go play Warden. Or Centurion. I don't really see the appeal of playing Jormungandr when I have other characters that do what they do better. Like, even Jeanhu is just kind of a better Jormungandr, with a better opener bash and better unblockables. So I don't know what I'm going to do with the Viking faction. Right now I'm just kind of sticking with Jormungandr because I really don't like any of the other options. And for the Wu Lin, I only have 3 out of the 5 Wu Lin characters unlocked, so there isn't really much competition. I don't have Shaolin nor Jane June, and Nuxia is annoying to fight and go against. Is it what? That doesn't make sense. Nuxia is annoying to fight as and against, and then Tiandi's just kind of boring. Like, his Dragon Kick mix-up is my favorite thing about him, but if you saw my repping up characters video, you'll see why I don't really like Tiandi. Just go watch that video. I explain it better there. And then in the Outlanders, Hatun just kind of default wins because they're like my main already. But if I wanted to pick another character who was going to be the main in the Outlanders, I would probably pick Afira. Afira is fun and has good customization, like the material actually shows up on her armor. And yeah, that's 2 main things that I want done. Kyoshin, on the other hand, is a more recent pick for my main in the Samurai, because, well, I just kind of unlocked him, and he's already my favorite Samurai out of the ones that I own. I think the only ones I'm missing are Shinobi, Aramusha, Sohei, and actually, yeah, I think that's all 3 of the Samurai I don't own yet. But Kyoshin just kind of has everything I want. Unblockable mix-up, bash unblodgeable? What? Bash undodgeable mix-ups. Like, he's a very fun character and a very strong character, and a lot of people find him annoying, and I love that. But yeah, New Year 9 content coming up. Rep 90 is unlocked, and it's going to come with a new emote. At this point, why not just make it 100? Like, I'm genuinely confused why they keep doing, like, this increase the total max rep up by 10 every time. Because what's the point of doing that? Like, just make it 100 and give us, like, a prestige system or something for rep 100 characters. Like, I don't understand. Why make it so that you only get, like, 10 more reps with each year? Like, what? I think they've done this for the past 3 years. I wouldn't know. I haven't played for that long, but if you have, please tell me how on earth they've been doing these incrementable max rep levels things. We getting 2 new heroes, Outlander and Wu Lin. So I know a lot of people have been making predictions on what they would want to see in a, like, Outlander hero, and we do have, like, a little bit of information to go off of. Like, we got a little bit of a silhouette. We know that they're wearing armor, and we know that they're probably going to be better in duels, going off of what Daubeny says in the trailer. And if you ask me, I'm pretty sure we're getting... I don't fucking know. Yeah, surprisingly, like, 3 bits of information is not enough to figure out what we're gonna get for Year 9. And it's not like we're gonna have to wait long. It's probably gonna be like a... sorry, I got a running nose. It's only gonna be like 4 or 5 months until we figure out who or what the new Outlander is gonna be. I want it to be a musketeer. That's where my money is that it's going to be like a musketeer of some kind. Mostly because I kind of just want I just want a hero that uses a rapier. I don't know why people are against... Some people are against that idea, surprisingly enough, and I don't understand why. For the not for the Outlander, for the Wu Lin, I would love to see like a 3-section staff be used. If you don't know what if you don't know what it looks like, just go look at Jujutsu Kaisen. One of the characters uses a 3-section staff, and it looks cool as fuck. And yeah, I want that on a Wu Lin. But if we don't get that on a Wu Lin, my next pick would probably be a 3-section staff again. Yeah, nah, I want a 3-section staff. Give it to me, Ubisoft. What you would do with that to separate them from Shaolin is mainly up to you. There's a lot of things you could do, really. Make them sort of act like a mix between Wuxia and Shaolin. That is always an option. Or you can go with something unique. Please go for something unique. Don't... please. But for the most part, the main thing I think a lot of people are excited for coming into Year 9 is the customization. Not even just the material, which I've already covered. And I know for a fact that Raven Knight is going to have a fucking field day redesigning all his characters with those changes. But also, we're getting new armor and weapon variations. Now, whether or not these will be locked behind the Battle Pass system they have, or if it's going to be something you can actually unlock through scavenging, I'm not sure. I haven't played the game long enough to figure out what exactly that means. But either way, I'm excited, because it's just more customization, and I love customization in this game. And, well, some of those customizations have to go to Hatun eventually. Hatun just came out, she has like 0 customization right now, and I want more customization on her. Please, Ubisoft. We're also getting like 6 new hero skins, which is okay, I guess, but like I'm not really a big fan of the hero skins. Granted, that's mostly because I joined the game when the 2 most recent hero skins was the Destiny hero skins, and I just wasn't a fan of Destiny. And I just did not care for the design of the skins at all. But I understand some people like them, and I do understand that there are several other hero skins that are good. For example, the Shaolin hero skin with Sun Wukong's a pretty good one. What other hero skins came out this year? I can't remember, but the hero skins overall have generally been very good, and the first one we're getting is a hero skin for the Knights, which I feel like the Knights already have plenty of hero skins, but you know what? It doesn't hurt to give them to like a new one, like maybe Conqueror or Lawbringer. No, Lawbringer already has one. No, Peacekeeper already has one too. Griffin, I guess? Like Conqueror or Griffin. Give them a hero skin. And then we're also getting a hero skin for an Outlander, which is pretty exciting. But like, if we are going to assume that they're not going to give Pirate a second hero skin because she already got one, that leaves 4 options on who's going to get the hero skin. And my bias obviously says give it to Hatun, please. Please, give Hatun something. I feel like for most of this video I've just been crying about Hatun's lack of customization. And yeah, she really does lack good customization. And this is a pirate video. We're supposed to be talking about Pirate. And frankly, Pirate's fun. Not exactly my cup of tea. I know I'm probably gonna get a lot of flack for this, especially since she's like fucking devastating to go against in Dominion. But like, I for the life of me cannot separate the idea that Pirate and Gladiator play very similarly. And I know I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this, but hear me out, please. The main thing, like the main connection I have with the two is that they kind of rely heavily on an unblockable mix-up as their main source of offense. For Gladiator, it's obviously Skewer, and for Pirate, it's Walk the Plank. And now, generally, they do have very different ways of how to get into that move. For example, Pirate can kind of just cheat her way out of neutral, and Gladiator has to use either toe stab or zone attack in order to get into neutral. Well, not into neutral, into the skewer from neutral. And then Pirate can just kind of fucking cheat her way in with dodge cancels and 50-50s. But like overall, she is just kind of fun. Like I really like the just kind of the aesthetic of Pirate. Her aesthetic's probably one of my favorite. I know a lot of people were upset when she first came out, like why wasn't she a Caribbean pirate? Frankly, I don't fucking care. It's a fucking pirate. I do wish we got like a little captain hat based off of the Caribbean pirates, sure. But for the most part, I really do like the default look Pirate has to her. I think it's probably my favorite like base design for a character. Even more so than like Hatoon. Hoon's like base design. I really like Pirate's base. And her gameplay is incredibly fun, just from the fact that, you know, you get 4 damage off of any heavy you land, or you can just say, fuck it, I'm gonna throw out a gunshot anyway, what the hell are you gonna do about it? But she's just kinda... I don't know what she's missing. I just can't tell you why I don't like Pirate, because everything in my brain is telling me I love this character, but at the same time, for the life of me, I cannot tell you that I want to play this character consistently. I don't know what it is. And it's not even like she sucks in duels, because I'm pretty sure that is just a lie told by big comp players. But like, what? I like the character, but I also don't. And I can't tell you why that is. It might just because I think she's broken and I just don't like using OP top 100 characters. Like top 3 characters in most games, but like she's not even that good in duels specifically. Like sure in Dominion she's like one of the best characters in the game and meta defining, but like I don't play Dominion that much. And even when I do, I don't really see why Pirate is this big colossal thing outside of like externals and dodge cancels, which a lot of characters have. I mean, Orochi has them, Zanhu has them, and probably has some of the best externals and dodge cancels because of it, but is for some reason one of the worst characters in Dominion. And then Pirate is... I can't tell you why I don't like Pirate, and I think the only reason I can come up with is her kit is just kind of way too much for what she's supposed to be. If that makes any sense. She's supposed to be this fast, nimble character who weaves in gunshots between swings, yet she has hyper armor follow-ups on heavies. Yet she has enhanced light properties on her dodge attacks. Like, things that are supposed to stop the character just don't, and it just kind of ruins this fantasy that you are dodging and weaving out of the way when you are able to tank a fucking axe to the face wielding a scimitar. It also doesn't help that I can't tell you why I don't like Pirate. Every part of me says that I like this character, but at the same time, I just can't bring myself to like them. They're good, but like, she just kind of feels like other characters I play, but just kind of fucking better. And I think that's kind of the problem. Like, she's just Zanhu, but better. Like, she plays very similarly to Zanhu with her unblockables, but in duels her unblockables are fucking worse. But she's also better because she just fucking is. Like, I can't tell you. Nothing about this character makes sense, including my opinion about the character. Like, what's going on? I can't tell you. But what I can tell you is that my fucking pirate gameplay is smooth as hell. But also, very annoying sometimes to fight as pirate. Because sometimes people will always try to go for either assuming that you will always try to guard break or will always assume that you're gonna let it rip. And those people are just boring as fuck to fight. Because if you think I'm just going to let it rip every single time without fail, guess what I'm not going to do? And then vice versa, if you think I'm going to guard break you every single time, I am just going to keep fucking letting it fly. What the hell are you gonna do about it? Because you can't seem to realize that this is a 50-50 and you are losing the coin toss like 10 times in a row. Also, a large part of Pirate's kit just kind of feels unnecessary. Like, undodgeable light follow-ups doesn't make sense. Especially on this character. But you know what? We're gonna wrap up this Highlander. We're gonna hit him with a finisher. Not the Herofest finisher. As I said, I don't have that unlocked. But I hope you enjoyed my ramblings and my gameplay. If you do, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.